if you guys could tell us, because a lot of us are entrepreneurship service organizations or educators, if you can tell us resources that were helpful to you as you get started, or maybe resources that you're still looking for in any of the, like as service support or educators or anything like that, that would be awesome. Maybe some tools that you used as you got started.
Everybody hear that? Okay.
I'd say for us, the biggest resource was the Nebraska Enterprise Fund. Just because, one, we are a small, very small startup and just didn't have a lot of cash behind us. So going to a bank wasn't really an option for us for a loan, but the Nebraska Enterprise Fund stepped up and gave us the loan that we needed to get started, and were very helpful in providing other resources as far as business running and entrepreneurship tips as well. So I would highly recommend them.
I haven't received any help, so I'll be meeting with you.
We've had interns from UNK. If you guys have anybody who likes what we're doing and is interested in working, we're really flexible scheduling, and we like working with young people. I worked at the university as the women's golf coach for 5 years, and I've worked through an internship program with the PGM program. So getting people like that are excited and they're willing to learn, and they're like sponges is really beneficial to us. So hopefully we find future employees after that that love and want to be around us. So.
Being a bakery, when I went in it, I had done real estate for years, so I baked at home, but really didn't have any kind of commercial experience whatsoever. So I went to anybody else that I knew that was commercial bakery, other small cakes, and then just other, I had a couple ladies who were not commercial bakers, but they had done a lot of baking outside of their home for people. And I picked their brain. Just don't be afraid to ask for help, because that was the key to my success.
We're gonna split this one. We're both a part, as well as Brian Blakely, we're a part of BNI. It's a Business Networking International. And if anybody's ever heard of it, we meet once a week, and it's very organized and to the point. And I joined a BNI group in Omaha when I first started my business, because starting a photography studio in Omaha can be tricky. And so someone invited me to this group, and it's a bunch of business owners and professionals, and you give a 60-second commercial every week, and we're all building relationships with each other. So a lot of my business, when I started, obviously came from friends and family that I knew, but then I got into this whole circle of business professionals that had other circles and networks that let me be a part of that. And so that really helped me grow as a business and to learn to meet other business professionals in the community that were all completely different. So don't be afraid to join some sort of networking groups to meet other like-minded professionals. So BNI has been really helpful for us.
When I first started, I found our state association of photographers, and whatever industry you're in, there's likely an association for that specific. There's a national group, but for me, that's where I dove in and got a lot of my education. But I think, especially to people that are new and are students in the group, you will always be learning. If you decide you know everything, you're done. You need to always be learning. So I'm constantly reading books. I usually read about 12 to 15 nonfiction books a year. I'm always listening to podcasts. And something that is available, if you're here, actually available to anyone, but we're in Nebraska. I bought one share of Berkshire Hathaway B stock, not the A stock. So I parked $150, and I get to go listen to Warren Buffett once a year. If you haven't done it, it's amazing, and it's something that gets me excited every year to always be learning about something, and have a visionary like that you can drive 3 hours down the interstate and sit and read